guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Welcome to another weekend product review. Today I'm going to be opening up this lawnmower from Litheli. You guys know from about a year ago I did a review on another Litheli product. It was a snowblower and it worked out great. I still have it. Battery powered, cordless. Really worked well. So Litheli contacted me recently and said, hey, would you like to try one of our lawnmowers? This is a 20-volt electric lawnmower, 13 inches. So that's really small compared to what an average lawnmower width is. The average one is between 20 and 22. So with a 13-inch lawnmower, you're gonna have to make almost another extra pass each time. So as you can see, very easy to put together. You just have to put this top part on with these clamp things. You adjust it so that it's nice and tight. Pretty stable. Have these wire keepers to prevent it from being messy. Have the engagement handle with the safety push button down. You push this button down, engage it. It kind of looks like a Honda, isn't it? Only like half the size. Has this little bagger. You're gonna have to stop and dump the grass out every pass, you know. Honestly, just from pre-putting this together, not even using it yet, it's too small. I mean, you have to live in a really tiny house with very little lawn to use this, because look at the size of this bag. I don't even use the bag. I mulch. But if you wanted to use a bag, this little tiny lawnmower would do it. Here's the battery. It's a 4 amp per hour lithium ion battery. It's pretty good, you know. Gives it some good power. Has a 3-year warranty on it. New battery plus. As you can see, there's instructions, but I very seldom use instructions. It's so easy to put together, you'll figure it out. There's a USB-C cable so that you can charge the battery, plug it into your 110 AC, and charge the battery. It has a strength gauge, so it tells you that there's 3 bars out of a possible 4, so this is 3/4 charged. It's a nice looking battery, very sleek. As you can see, you can plug in your regular USB or USB-C to charge this 4 amp per hour battery. 20 volts. Open this up. You can store one and put one in. It only requires 1 battery, but you can store an extra battery here. There's the prongs. This is to eject. Litheli 13-inch 20-volt cordless electric lithium ion battery, 4 amps per hour, brushless lawnmower. So to use, like I said, you have the battery in there, you have to push this safety button down and then engage. It is not self-propelled, it is a push lawnmower. On this side is the height adjustment. This is very high right now, and then one adjustment can lower the front and the rear. Let's put it on 3 to test. I don't want to use the bag because my area doesn't collect the grass, so it's hard for me to dispose of the grass. But you would need to unload the grass after 2 passes tops. Let's try mowing my lawn with this and see how much we can get done on 3/4 charge battery. I haven't mowed my lawn in about 3 days. I'm gonna try to do the fastest I can because I hear thunder and lightning happening. So as you saw, in real time, it took me about 15 minutes to mow the front of my yard. It being only 13 inches wide meant that I had to make double as many passes as my regular one. Now, for the longest time, my channel being Mowers and Blowers, I'm an expert when it comes to lawnmowers. While I was never convinced that cordless electric battery powered lawnmowers and snowblowers were gonna be the future, I could be convinced, because as you guys know, my regular lawnmower for this front of the lawn now has recently been a 26-inch electric power smart machine. It's an 80 volt, 26 wide. 26 wide means I'm making half as many passes as this one, and 80 volts is 4 times stronger than this one. but it's also over $1,000 for that machine. I think that electric lawnmowers can be useful for certain people. For people like me, I would never buy anything like this. Never. But for people who live in New York City, who have this much yard in their house, this might be perfect for them because they only have to mow a very small part of their lawn. And this would do the trick. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It is great that you can just charge a battery and put the battery in and mow. That's it. There's no mixing of fuel, adding fuel, cleaning a carburetor, adding stabilizer to store for the winter. None of that. And also, as you heard, it's really quiet too. So there are pros and cons to electric cordless lawnmowers. For somebody who lives in the suburbs like me, who has, in my opinion, not even that much grass, right? Or not much lawn area space, it is substantial compared to somebody who lives in the city, where they have this much grass. And for people like that, this would be convenient for them to use because you don't have to mow that much, and it's very lightweight. As you saw, going around the trees was a lot easier. I just mowed with one hand because it's so lightweight and easily maneuverable into corners. That's the only thing I would ever use this for, is to get places where it's hard to reach with a regular lawnmower. But it's so small and lightweight, it can be useful for certain people. So we mowed it for about 15 minutes. The whole yard has been mowed. It looks okay. As you saw, I had the setting down too low. Even 3 was too low for me because it left quite a lot of grass clipping residue. It'll be okay though. But anyway, we started with 3/4 and now we only have 1 bar left, which means that we used 2/3 of the battery power to mow for 15 minutes. When this is fully charged at 100%, I may be able to do my side as well as the backyard. Maybe not the whole backyard because my backyard is twice the size of the front. So just to estimate with the time and the bars and stuff, I would probably need a recharge. This isn't for me, and it's probably not for you, but for the people who live in the city who have very small yards, very little storage space for their lawnmowers. This is really small. You can fold the handles down pretty easily, and if you only have to mow for 5 minutes, this is perfect for you. And this is not very expensive either. If you guys are interested in the Litheli Brushless 20V cordless lithium-ion battery, 4 amps per hour with a gauge and a bagger, this is a great push mower for you. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested. Litheli is a decent company though, because like I said, their snowblower was really good. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me on this review. We'll see you guys all next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and